I knew that I was going to go into game design from a very young age, but the straw that broke the camel's back was when I was around 9, I started getting sick all the time for no reason. And basically, doctors were unable to figure out what was wrong with me, and I ended up missing a lot of school. But video games were really the only thing that were able to distract me from the pain I was in. So I really want to give back to the community that got me through all of the pain that I went through. And of course, I only played video games after I'd gotten all my schoolwork done. I couldn't just ignore that. But yeah, I really just want to give back to the community because it got me through so much. My the head of game design is Phoebe Elefante. The programs I will be using is Microsoft Visio Pro, Microsoft Project Pro, and Unreal Engine, which uses C++ for the coding language. The skills I want to focus on working are working on inside and outside the game engine, so how I will code inside of a game engine and how I will code outside of it. Um, yeah. Wait. Then I really I really want to focus on how to effectively design systems and level design. So I want to be able to hopefully create my own game design system, and level design is also really important to me due to the fact that levels are what make the game the big the big uh, I would say the big reason for that is due to game companies like From Software, who have incredible level design. So that would be what I want to focus on, the skills. The courses that I think I'm going to struggle on are discrete mathematics, because I have always struggled with math throughout schools. And building functional groups is going to be hard because I'm a bit of an introvert and a lone wolf, because throughout my schooling I have always been the one to pretty much do all of the work, because all of my group members are just like, yeah, he's gonna do all the work anyway, so we're just gonna sit on our ass and let him do it. So I kind of learned to hate working in groups. So I think I'm gonna struggle with that. The classes that I know are going to be easy for me are English composition, because I have always had the easiest time in English. I haven't ever had to try. I I took AP English for senior year in high school and aced it. The next course that I think is going to be easy for me is analytics and decision making. That should be pretty easy because I think pretty logically, and I always look for the most optimized path to get through something and to get the best outcome. And finally, fundamentals of physics is going to be easy because I'm a huge physics nerd and I love talking about physics. You can get me talking for hours on physics, so I think that's going to be pretty easy for me to do as well because it's just the basics of physics. It's nothing hard. For the hard classes, I'm going to succeed by buckling down, asking questions, which is hard for me to do because I really don't like asking for help. Watching tutorial videos on YouTube for the software that I'm using even before the class starts, so that if the class software ends up being harder to use than I anticipated, I will at least have some level of knowledge on it before I go into the class, and that will hopefully allow me to keep up with my peers in case they are moving faster than I can. And I will spend the most time on learning everything I can during classes where I have the easiest time to prepare myself for the hard classes. So that's where I will be watching those videos and tutorials on the software that I am using so that I am able to keep up in those hard classes and am able to do my work at a proficient level and hopefully go even beyond that, which will hopefully put me in the position of making the classes that I thought were once hard to make them easy so that I can go on to prepare for the next hard class in line. the system will hopefully allow me to optimize my free time so that I can spend the other half of my free time playing video games and relaxing and taking away the stress, which will allow me to function, because working on too much stress is a bad thing for your body and health. And that's how I'm going to succeed.